to Moments with Mom Mom. If this is your first time to my channel, please subscribe down below and don't forget to hit the bell for notifications. So our family is getting ready to travel to Disneyland pretty soon. It's my husband and my son Matthew, his wife Sarah, 4-year-old Daniel, and 2-year-old Margaret. And I am really excited. So I wanted to show you some things that we're going to be taking into the parks to just make our trip more enjoyable and easier on the grandkids in the fall, and it's a little bit chilly. So we are going to take a couple of fleece Mickey and Minnie blankets, and it just wraps up very easily, and you can see it's pretty big. I used these last year when I went with my other son Jonathan and his family, and they really were useful because in the morning in the fall it is very cold, and at night it's chilly as well. And so the kids were just able to bundle up with these. Plus they're pretty festive. And then for the parades we were able to fold them and sit on them. So they were perfect. We loved them. And then also check the weather, because you might want to take your rain ponchos, and I just recycle these. And I just check the weather for the day. If it's not going to rain, I leave them back at the hotel. We use these more at Disney World in Florida than we do at Disneyland. And then I always suggest taking a light jacket, especially in the fall. And I'm going to take a rain jacket this year because if it rains then it works double. But in the morning we were always cold, and at night again we were always cold. So it's good. You can just fold it up, put it in the bottom of your backpack or of your stroller. And speaking of strollers, we are definitely taking strollers, and I would suggest that for you as well. You can rent them there. We personally like just having our own strollers. And this year, from Etsy, from Doki Designs, I ordered these cute stroller tags. And it just says the Lee family. And I'll send a picture of that and put it up there for you. And then also for the nighttime, I found these adorable Mickey strand of lights. And you know how I am about lights. And they run on AA batteries. And I just thought for the evening time, it would be great. It's just easier to find people when you have a light to follow. Just to show you how long they are. This one is Minnie Mouse. And we just lay them on the back. I don't tie them on in any way. The stroller tags, we have to use like zip line ties or something to tie those on a ribbon. But this, I just lay it over there. We light them up. It's just easy to find. The other thing that was really helpful is that I had these ears that light up, and we put them on one of the kids, and so it's easy to keep an eye on them as well. Then this little thing lights up, and you know, you can buy all this stuff at Disney, but it's very expensive in the parks. So if you can find things before you go, that's even better. Save you a lot of money. So take that. And then we love having collecting our pins. So the kids each have a lanyard, and they can wear them or put them on the stroller or sit them somewhere, and then that's great as well. And then also for the kids, I got them these really cute bags from Target, and they were just $1. And so instead of spending all the money at the park, I went to the Dollar Tree, and for Margaret I bought her these Bell bubbles. And so those will go in her bag, and then each night she's going to have a wand that lights up. This one's Minnie Mouse, and I think there were princesses as well that I got for her. And then her autograph book is also from the Dollar Tree. It's a 3D book with all the Mickey characters on it. And then for Daniel, I got him The Incredible for when we are at DCA. And then he got Spider-Man light up. And then he got Avengers autograph book. I don't really know how they're going to be into autographs this year. We'll see how that goes. Okay, so that's pretty much everything for your stroller that you're going to need. And then you want to make sure that you bring your camera and any batteries that you want for it. And then inside my camera case, I carry a second external battery for my phone charging. I have a smaller one which I'll show you later, but I just keep that in there. It's all together, and I just usually put this in the bottom of the stroller. Alright, so let's get on to what else we're going to be taking into the park. you for sure want to take a water bottle, because I don't know if you're aware of this or not, but you can get free ice water at any of the counter service restaurants at Disneyland or Disney World. I just go in there and ask for a glass of water, and I pour it in here, and there we go. We have cold water all day long. You can also take in your own snacks, and I'm sure Sarah is going to take in lots of snacks for her kids. But Ken and I, as adults, we would rather have the snacks at Disneyland because they have awesome food there. So I'm looking forward to that. Okay, and then these are a couple of things that I found really helpful. I could probably use it right now. It's warm today, but these are just fans. This one actually you can wear, and then it just runs on batteries. And I'm telling you, it feels really good, and it's especially great like on a hot, humid day. I doubt that we'll be needing those, but I have them just in case. Or, you know, sometimes I just like to have a hand fan while I'm standing in line fanning myself. So, very inexpensive. Some of you know that I'm a bit of a germaphobe, and so I always take sanitary wipes because you are touching everyone's germs everywhere you go there. So I either use a backpack, or I take like a canvas bag like this that I can just hook onto the stroller. And so this just easily fits down in the backpack, and you can get to it whenever you want. You want to make sure that you take sunglasses, and I always take a sunglass case just to protect them when I'm not wearing the sunglasses. Some people like a hat, and I think that's great as well. And then I won't be taking gum, but I just wanted to remind you that Disney does not sell gum. And so if you love chewing gum, then you might want to bring your own from home. Okay. And then also, I love these. These are like placemats that have tape on the top and the bottom, and you can just stick it to the table for the kids to eat on. You're not worried about germs that way. When you're finished, it just peels right off, and you can just throw all your mess away. And another thing that I found very useful, and I take different sizes, gallons, quart size, but these were really cute little sandwich bag size of Mickey and Minnie and all the friends. There's some princess ones, and I am just always shocked at how much I use these for. And I just had this cute crossover purse that I use, and I got it at Disney. They have a new one this year that looked really nice. It actually unzips and opens, and there's places there for you to put your gift cards or credit cards. And but this is what I have, so this is what I'm going to use. So the first thing I do is I did find these really cute coin bags, coin purses from Etsy. And I got all different kinds, but since we're going to Disneyland, I thought it'd be cute to use Sleeping Beauty. And I always take in my credit card and some type of Disney gift card and a little bit of cash. And then I can just zip it up, it's all together, and then I just put it in the front. And one of the fronts here, I zip it up, and I don't put anything else in that bag. That's just my money. That way when I go digging for other things, I don't accidentally pull it out and lose any money there. So there we go. And then I have these 3 different color pencil bags. They're from Target. No, I think I got these from Walmart. They were like less than $1 each. And each one is color coded for different things. So the black one is where I use this pill box, and I put, in one of them I'll put Advil, I might put some Tums in one, just different things, some vitamin C, throat lozenges, in case we start feel like we're getting a sore throat or something. So I'll put my medicine in here, and then I have this little comb and mirror, because you're going to need that at some point during the day. And then I also put in some lipstick, and then I have a little baggie here that has eye drops. I wear contacts, so I like to have that in case my eyes get dry, and floss picks. You might need that after you eat. And so that's just going to go here in the middle of my bag. And then the blue bag, again, is just wet wipes to clean our hands. There's some gel to clean, and then moisturizer, because your hands are going to get really dry. And so I might not even put that in my bag. I don't know yet. I might just put it in the backpack or my little canvas bag, whichever one I take in. And then this bag is very important. This is what I carry my small external hard drive in. External battery charger in. And you are going to need this. That's why I have two. Because there are two wonderful apps that you are definitely going to want to use. One is the Disneyland app, or if you're going to Disney World, you want to get their app. And they're wonderful. They tell you the times of the shows. They tell you how long the attraction wait line is. You can put any of your reservations on there for dining, and they'll show up. It pretty much has everything on it that you're going to need, and it is so helpful. And then we use the Max Pass. It's $10 per person. I used it last year. It was worth every penny. So we will definitely be using that again. And then a new app that they have is called Play Disney. And I'll take a picture of that and put it on here as well. And it's really nice because it allows you to, when you're in the queue, in the lines to get onto a ride, that you will play different games inside the queue just to help your time pass. And the Peter Pan one is adorable, and I can't wait to do it with Margaret and Daniel. And then it also has like questionnaires in each land, and so it's just a lot of fun. So you're going to be using your phone a lot, and you want to make sure that you have an extra charge. They do have some there. I think they're jet rods or something. I'll put it down below that you can buy from Disney, and as they run out, you can go turn them in and get a new one that's recharged, or recharge it yourself. And I think they're like $30. So that's going to go in here. And there, my purse is packed. There aren't very many things in it. There are a few things in my backpack. Most of the stuff is in our stroller, and we're pretty well set. But there's a couple more things that I just want to show you that I love checklist. And so for each land, I made a checklist. So here's, I'm going to turn to New Orleans. And so I had the attractions, I had the dining places there, and I had the shops. And so I just check them off. And I don't really use this and carry it around the park. I might wait till I get home or get back to the hotel that night, and I'll check them off. I just love having this just as a keepsake of what all we were able to accomplish. And I will jot notes on here. Like I just found out about this little place, I think it's in Pixie Hollow, where at night the lights are around the tree and it's supposed to be Tinkerbell. And then she goes into the water and she has this little water show. And I think it happens every 15 to 30 minutes. And so I'll just jot that on there and just look at it as a reminder. So I love that idea. Make sure that you take a pen or get a special marker for the kids in case they want to get any autographs. Okay, so this next thing is something new that I just found out about, and I'm excited to do it. But that is when you meet the characters, and at Disneyland they're all walking around, so it's so much fun. It's like they're having a day at the park as well, and I think that's a lot of fun for the kids, and I enjoy it as well. So I went to the Dollar Tree, and I found all kinds of cute little things. If we run into Cruella de Vil, here's her little figurine for her. And then for Mickey, we have one of these little sum-sums. I think that's how you pronounce it. Little stuffed animals. I found this little pirate kit that has an eye patch and a little sword and some coins in it in case Daniel runs into some pirates. We have some Frozen tattoos for Anna and Elsa. And then Daniel found this Spider-Man. It's a washcloth. And then some stuff for Coco as an activity pack. We found notebooks. We found hair bows for Snow White. We just have an entire bag full of things. There's no way we're going to give all these away. But we're going to Disney World with the entire family next year. And there will be 8 grandchildren to pass things out. So I'm sure we will use them. And then for Gaston, we got this silver mirror so that he can look at himself, because you know he's in love with himself. So that's pretty much everything that's in my Disney park bag. And so as an extra bonus, I just want to share with you a few things we're going to do with the kids on the airplane. At Walmart, I found these really cute pencil boxes. Mickey for Daniel and Minnie for Margaret. And I had them filled with colored pencils. They were $2.97 each. And then they each got an activity pack with crayons in it. And they also got, actually Daniel's a Spider-Man. I accidentally picked up the one for Coco. And then they got these mess-free marker books to do. I also am going to take this book, and it's The Little Man of Disneyland. And it's about the story about the man who lives at Disneyland. And Disneyland actually has a place where he lives is by the Raiders of the Lost Ark. And last year, Madison and Jackson had a lot of fun finding him. So I just want to introduce this story to Margaret and Daniel and let them find him as well. I thought that would be a lot of fun. And then also, Sarah is going to use these pencil boxes every morning in the hotel as a special gift left by Tinkerbell. And each morning the kids will wake up and see what Tinkerbell has left them. And I think it's just some kind of snacks or little bitty toys or something like that. So such a cute idea. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you learned something new. If you did, would you please give me a thumbs up? And if you have comments or suggestions that you have, I would love to hear them. I'm always looking for new ideas. Until my next Moments with Mom, enjoy your family, have fun, and always give thanks in all things.